Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Saif and this is a continuation of video lecture series on Rasa Chatbot development using Google Colab. In this video, we will develop the hotel chatbot by customizing our initial Rasa chatbot in Colab. Before that, I strongly recommend to watch my previous video for better understanding and subscribe my channel. Let's get started. Before customizing, let's back up few files that we gonna change it. First one is storage.md, so download it. Second is nlu.md, download. And last one is domain.yml, so download it also. Now for every user query, we write some intent, like for example, when a user say I want to book a room, so we can put this to the intent, and user can say this sentence in a multiple way, like I need a room, I want to book a room. So this way we can add multiple sample of intent in a nlu.md. For that we have to override that file. Let's open nlu.md file. So let's copy it and paste it into the cell. Before that, type write file, and we are writing in under data section, so put the data folder. After that, nlu.md, and put that. Now let's adding the intent. The first intent is book room, so let's create an intent book room. For that, type intent book room, and write a different way of saying I want to book a room. So type I want to book a room. Second one is I need a room. I'm looking for a room. Is the room empty, or book a room for a night? Now intent book room is created. It's time to write response which is responded back to the user. So we write response in domain.yml. We have to open that. As you see, there is multiple responses. Here we can also add our custom responses. For that we have to select all and copy it and create another cell and type write file. To overwrite the file, domain.yml, paste it. As we have created the intent book room, now it's time to add the intent to the intent section in domain.yml file. Book underscore room. Now we add this intent. For that intent we also have to mention the response. For that, type utter. Always remember that the response name start with the utter. After that, we have to mention the response name that we want to assign to that response. It may be same as intent name. So type the utter underscore book room. How many room would you like to book. Now I add this response that bot responded to the user when book room intent is called. After that, user respond with say how many room they want, like they want 2 room, 3 room, or 4 room. Let's create another intent for number of room. For that, move to the collab and create another intent name num room. Add some sample like I need 2 room is 3 room available, 4 rooms. Can I get the 3 rooms I want? 3 rooms. As you see, we created the intent for number of room. But when you carefully look these statements, you realize that when we mention the number of room, then the bot have to check first in the database is that quantity of room is available or not. If it is available, then they give me that number of room. As you see, the number of room is very important and very important entities for bot also. So we have to treat these entities with some special preferences. This is called entities. Now we declare this number of room as entities. For that, we put those things in the square bracket, and let's say what we are calling this entities, the name of entities. So we calling it as number. Same we have done with this also. As you see, we created the entities number. Now we have to add these entities in domain.yml file by declaring another section as entities. So for that, type now we declare the entities. Now it's time to add the intent to the intent section in domain.yml file. Type num underscore room. We also have to create their responses. Utter num room text. Now bot responded with what type of room would you want to book? Simple room or deluxe room? We also create a separate button for a simple room and a deluxe room. For that, we have to type like a text what type of room would you want to book. No text displayed. After that, we have to create a button section and create title simple room. Now title of button is created. When this button is in counter, then what action has to taken? So we have to treat this action as a payload. For that, type as it create the two button with the title simple room and deluxe room. And when we click the simple room, a simple room intent is in counter, and after that the response is generated and given back to the user. Same will happen with deluxe room. But to make the bot simple and basic, we don't use this method here. We make separate video for that. Let's remove that. Now we have done with this. Let's move to the word file. When the user responded like I need a simple room or deluxe room, then our bot generate another message. So that we have to add another intent in the nlu.md file. Let's move to the collab, move to the nlu.md file and create another intent with intent name simple, types of sample. You can add as much as possible sample statement here for any intent. Now let's add this intent to the domain.yml file, create response for that. Now we have to do same thing with the deluxe room. Now let's create a deluxe room intent. For that, type intent deluxe, type some statement. Add this intent to the domain.yml file, create response for that. Now we have created a conversation flow of room booking. So we have to add this conversation flow to the stories section. For that we have to open a stories.md file and copy all the content. Type the command write file to overwrite the present file, folder name data stories.md. After that press that file. As you see, there is a stories name happy path and what user respond with and what bot responded. This is the way we declare the whole story of flow of conversation. Let's create a story for our room booking conversation. Give the name anything, booking room. Any conversation for a customer or any service start with greet. So we have to first put greet. Then on response of that, bot respond with some kind of greet. Now our main conversation is started. But we have two options. One is for simple room booking and one for deluxe room booking. So we have to create separate stories for that. Booking simple room. After that we have to put message book room. On response of that, bot responded with utter underscore book room. Response of that, it asks num room. Bot responded with utter num room, and again simple responded back with utter simple. And we have to do same story for booking deluxe room. As we added both the stories here for both simple and deluxe room, so for the conversation of room booking is now completed. Now let's add another conversation for our cleaning room. For that we have to again create a intent. So let's move to the collab, create another intent, clean, add some sample like I want to clean my room. Add the intent to the intent section in domain.yml file. Generate a response for that. For that, the user responded with, could you send someone right now? Let's create another intent for that. Now also add this intent to the domain.yml. Clean. Now create response for that. Now we have created a conversation flow of schedule cleaning room. So we have to add this conversation flow to the storage section. For that, move to the storage section, type clean my room, start with greet, after greet, clean, responses with utter, clean, again clean, now responses with utter, clean. We have completed adding the conversation of clean my room. Now let's move to the doc file. Here you see we have frequently asked conversation like what is the checking timing, what is the checkout timing, what if I cancel my reservation, what is the cancellation policy of your hotel, etc. Now we are gonna add all this to the chatbot. As to not extend the video very long, I pause the video and let me feed all this frequently asked question into the chatbot, and I will come back in a second. As you see, we add all the intent for my all conversation here, and I also mentioned the responses and entities, and also create stories. So let's execute one by one, and let's check the current NLU file. Now execute this NLU file to override that. So it is overwrite. Again open this file. As you see, it overwrite my current NLU file. Do same with domain.yml. Do same with storage.empty file. Now it's time to train our chatbot model again. so that it can perform according to our expectation. For that, create a model path and pass some of the necessary file required for training. First one is domain file, second is config, pass the data folder, and lastly output folder, and print the model path and execute that line. It takes some extra time to train our model, and I am very excited to test our customized chatbot. So leave it for training, and I hope everything is clear to you. In the next video, we will test our hotel chatbot and evaluate the chatbot performance. But if in case you face any kind of difficulty in understanding any part of this topic, please leave a comment below and I try to help you on that. That's all from my side for this video. I hope you like the video. So don't forget to like the video, and if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, do subscribe my channel and press bell icon to never miss an update about our videos. Till then, happy learning.